In Luke 1, verse 26 to 38, we encounter this awe inspiring moment when Mary, the mother of Jesus, just an ordinary young woman from Nazareth, is chosen by God for an extraordinary purpose. Gabriel, the angel's words must have shaken her to the core. In Luke 1, verse 28, the angel says to her, the angel went to her and said, "Greetings, you who are highly favored, the Lord is with you." Now imagine the weight of news that this angel carried. Mary, a simple, humble teenager, was chosen to bear the Son of God. But what was so special about Mary? On the surface, she seemed ordinary. She wasn't wealthy, politically connected, or influential. Yet God saw her heart that was of humility, faith, and a readiness to trust God. So, when faced with this life altering call to carry the Savior of the world, Mary responded with a remarkable faith. In Luke 1, verse 38, she says, "I am the Lord's servant. May your word to me be fulfilled." So, what made Mary so ready to respond to God's call and know that her life mattered? Well, first, she had a heart of faith. Mary trusted God completely, even when his plan seemed impossible. She didn't fully understand how it would unfold, but she knew the one who called her was faithful. Faith is not having all the answers, but trusting God to lead us step by step. She also had humility. Mary's humility positioned her to receive God's grace. James 4, verse 6 reminds us God opposes the proud, but shows favor to the humble. She didn't boast about her role, she simply surrendered to God. And third, we see in her a willing spirit. Mary's response, "I am the Lord's servant," reveals a heart fully yielded to God. Her willingness to align her plans with God's purpose demonstrates the essence of a true disciple, one following Jesus. This story reminds us of a beautiful truth. God's choice in choosing each one of us isn't about our human qualifications, it's about His grace. Mary's life teaches us that no matter how insignificant we may feel, God sees us, knows us, and has a unique purpose for us. Ephesians 1, verse 4 says, "For he chose us in him before the creation of the world to be holy and blameless in his sight." Just as Mary was chosen for her role, we are chosen to reflect Christ in our lives. He has woven each of us into his greater story, and our obedience becomes a testimony of his love and power in our life. So take a moment today to reflect on the wonder of God's choice in your life. Despite your doubts, fears, or feelings of inadequacy, he has called you by name. Will you respond as Mary did? "I am the Lord's servant." When you do, you will build bold faith.